What's cracking, Jack? It's Saturday, January 3rd, and you're in the jungle. 8 games on tap in the association. I've got them all for you right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. Here's how it works. I'm going to break down every game in the NBA for Saturday and give you the best side or total and player prop for each one of those games. Now, I don't recommend betting every game, so take what you want and leave what you don't. And as always, there'll be 2 links for you in the comments section. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day. And for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best NBA bet of the day text to your phone. The second link is to become a Jungle member. And as a member, for as little as 65 cents a day, you get my full betting card sent to your phone every single morning, along with access to our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you are considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. Today's video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Join us at participating locations January 23rd for ICP Celebration Day. The first 47 customers through the door get a commemorative Insane Clown Posse mug. Let's recap. Yesterday, we were 1-2. We hit on Peyton Watson over points. We missed on Brandon Miller over points. He hooked us, and he'll be dealt with accordingly. And we missed on Cedric Howard over points plus rebounds. Our journey today begins in Vice City. Miami, Minnesota, -2.5, taking on the Heat. The over-under is 238.5. Miami's running hot right now, man. They've won 4 straight. Minnesota's been up and down, losers of 3 of their last 4. This is the Wolves' 3rd consecutive road game. They just lost their last game to the Hawks in Atlanta by 24 points. I like the 2.5 with the hot Heat right now. No pun intended. And I like Jaime Jaquez of Miami over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The kids call it PRA. He's over this line in 7 of his last 8 games with a median of 26 per game. And in my opinion, the best 6th man in the NBA. Next game, we're looking at Philadelphia plus 3.5 in New York, taking on the Knicks. The over-under 232.5. Philadelphia came to Madison Square Garden and beat the Knicks straight up on December 19th by 9 points, which is very tough to do considering that New York is 15-3 straight up at home. But they just lost again last night to the Hawks at home by 12. There's no reason for Knicks fans to panic, but I think 3.5 is too many to give a decently healthy Sixers team. So I like the points with Philadelphia. And I'm certain that Tyrese Maxey is going to play 40-plus minutes, so I want everything he does. Give me Maxey over 38.5 PRA. Atlanta plus 3.5 at Toronto, over under 236.5. The Hawks have won 2 straight games, including a win last night in New York, but they have lost and failed to cover the last 4 times they've played the second day of a back-to-back. To make that less confusing, they're on a back-to-back. They've lost 4 straight second days, day 2s of back-to-back. Toronto's a better team, currently 4th in the East. They're at home, and they've been off since January 1st. I would lay the short number with the Raptors and consider Emmanuel Quickley of Toronto over 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. A lot of PRA today, huh? Charlotte plus 1.5 at Chicago. Doubles over under 238.5. Chicago's been playing pretty well. They've won 2 straight. They've covered the spread in 7 of their last 10, and they've been at home since New Year's Eve. Charlotte's 2nd road game in 2 days. They're 4-13 on the road this season. I like the Bulls on the money line and consider Trey Jones of Chicago over 6.5 assists. With White and Giddey out, Trey Jones is running the backcourt. He had 12 assists 2 games ago against the Pelicans. Portland plus 8.5 at San Antonio. Over under 236.5. Wembanyama's back. I think the best play in this game is the over. I think San Antonio wins the game, but 8.5 is tough. As good as they are, they've only covered this number of 8.5 in 43% of games this season. When getting 8.5 points more like they are today, Portland has covered this in 78% of games. San Antonio also failed to cover this number in 3 straight home games. So we're going over the total, and we're looking at Wembanyama 20-plus points. Houston minus 8.5 at Dallas. The over-under is 225.5. Lay the points with Houston. They're back to being fully healthy once again and a fully operational Death Star. They've won 4 straight, and they've covered this number of 8.5 in 3 of those 4. Houston has a point differential of +9 per game this season to Dallas's -4.3. Rockets -8.5 is the play, and consider Amen Thompson over 23.5 points plus rebounds. He's over this in 8 of his last 10 games this season and in 14 of his last 18. Utah +12.5 in San Francisco taking on Golden State. The over-under is 242.5. Tons of players listed as questionable. For the Jazz, it's Keontae George and Lauri Markkanen. For Golden State, it's Steph Curry and Jimmy Buckets. 12.5, it's a number that the Warriors have covered just 23% of games this season. And +12.5 is a number the Jazz have covered in 68% of theirs. I think 12.5 is too many for this Warriors team to give anyone right now. So I would take the 12.5 with Utah. And I consider Isaiah Collier of the Jazz over 7.5 assists. And the last game we're looking at should be a great one. It's very late. It's Boston +1.5 at the Clippers, over under 220.5. I like the Clippers on the money line. They're the hottest team in the NBA right now. They've won 6 straight games, and nobody has come within 12 points of them in those last 6 games. They've been at home and haven't had to travel anywhere since December 28th. Kawhi Leonard is on a different planet right now. Take the Clippers on the money line, and you have to consider Kawhi Leonard over 39.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's over this in 5 straight games with a median of 54 PRA per game. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Let me know your favorite plays in the comment section, and I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.